Thank you for opening this information session video on the Responsible Conduct of Research training, which has been developed by the Office of Research Integrity for the UCT community. The objectives for this video are to outline the updates to the Responsible Conduct of Research policy, to outline the background and development of the Responsible Conduct of Research courses, to discuss future plans for further developing the Responsible Conduct of Research courses, and to let you know who you should contact if you have any questions. Updates to the Responsible Conduct of Research policy were approved by Senate in November 2020. Some of the changes that were made were to broaden the scope of the policy and to provide a definition of research integrity. The scope of the policy now encompasses all who present their research as affiliated to UCT. This includes teaching staff, researchers, and other staff members of UCT, as well as students, postdoctoral fellows, and research associates, honorary research associates, visiting and emeritus scholars, UCT staff on sabbatical leave or on leave without remuneration, and adjunct staff. The definition of research integrity is the practice of scientific investigation with integrity. It also includes awareness and application of established professional norms and ethical principles in the performance of activities related to research. New provisions are outlined in sections 2.5 to 2.11 of the policy. Section 2.5 notes that promotion of responsible research is an ongoing practice, while Section 2.6 outlines the requirements for ethics review and approval of projects. The section notes that projects must undergo ethics review and further details that review entails approval of a research proposal by a research ethics committee. It also notes that supervisors are responsible for ensuring that ethics approval of students' project is obtained prior to data collection. Section 2.7 outlines de-identified datasets and social media data. Section 2.8 considers research involving biohazards. Section 2.9 considers research involving indigenous knowledge systems and natural or environmental resources. And sections 2.10 to 2.11 consider research involving communities. Lastly, a new section on training has been included. This is outlined as a must for members of a research ethics committee, whilst it is highly recommended for members of the UCT research community. In early 2017, the Office of Research Integrity identified the need to develop comprehensive, in-house, locally relevant training offerings. We wanted to build them based on an ethic of responsibility, which is in line with declarations like the Singapore Statement. We wanted to make sure that the content was internationally relevant, but also context sensitive. And we want to build a community of responsible research practitioners. We decided on online learning as our principal format to allow flexibility and to accommodate the busy schedules of our researchers. We can also supplement the online training with face-to-face seminars and workshops when circumstances allow, or with Teams or Zoom webinars. We're also collaborating with other colleagues around the university to make this material available to a broader audience and to integrate with their programs. We have tried to make the training modules as interactive as possible. They are designed to be dynamic. Each module makes use of case studies, dilemmas, and quizzes to allow learners to apply theoretical frameworks. Our first wave of 4 core modules consists of Introduction to Research Integrity, Research Misconduct and Questionable Research Practices, Authorship and Publication, and Research Involving Human Participants, which comes in 2 parts. We've tried to make the modules as generally applicable as possible. They're designed to be applicable to a wide range of disciplines, both in the social and health sciences and everything in between. We've based them on principles of universally applicable ethical values. We also offer a program in addition to the individual modules. If you do an individual module, you will be awarded with a certificate of attendance. If, however, you complete the program, which is all 4 core modules neatly packaged together, you can get a certificate of completion. We often get questions about the recognition of the certificates. The NIH generally requires evidence of training, but do not offer specifics about what that training has entailed. We are confident that a robust institutional training and certification environment, in combination with an appropriate policy environment, should be accepted by most funders or outside stakeholders. If you have any questions, please do get in touch with us. Whilst our long-term goal is to target all members of the UCT research community, as defined in the Responsible Conduct of Research Policy, we are currently only able to offer our online training modules to staff who are classed as T1, T2 or permanent staff. We are working with ICTS to develop a solution for students and other types of staff to gain access to the program. We do sometimes also get questions on whether we can make this a requirement for students. And our answer to this is that this requirement would need to be implemented at a faculty or departmental level, and we do strongly encourage this. The other way we're trying to broaden our horizons, apart from expanding the audience, is to at some point consider an audience external to UCT. This is a long-term goal. Apart from expanding the audience, our more immediate goal is to include more topics in the Responsible Conduct of Research program. Some of these topics include data matters, animal ethics, conflicts of interest, collaborations, peer review, and compliance. We aim to collaborate with subject matter experts at UCT to develop these modules, and we've already got a module on data in the works. For those staff who can currently access the courses, the process is pretty easy. The first step is to navigate to UCT's HR homepage and locate the Success Factors link at the top of the screen. Once you click on this, it will take you to the single sign-on service and ask you to sign in using your usual username and password. Step 2, once you've been able to log into Success Factors, is to locate the Learning tile and search for the courses. Once you've searched for the courses, I recommend using Responsible Conduct of Research. You can locate the course you're looking for and click on the Start Course link. If you have any questions not addressed by this presentation or want to talk in more detail about Responsible Conduct of Research training, please get in touch with us using the email address on screen or visit our website available via the Research Support Hub. This presentation was based on similar content available at the 2020 Ethics and Research Committee Annual Workshop. Thanks for watching, and remember to get in touch with us if you have any questions.